this is Alapac here, and welcome to a new channel. This will be Alapac Sports. All things Gators, all things pretty much Gators and college football related. It's gonna come through here, and mostly Gators stuff. My inaugural video, very first video I'm putting out on this channel. It's gonna be around today's game, which was Gators beat Samford 45-7. We beat them 45-7. Now, we're supposed to beat them. I'm glad we beat them, but overall, I'm happy we beat them. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have beat them, and I'm glad we did. Alrighty, the stats for the game was total rushing yards. Montrell Johnson, not Trevor Etienne, he's no longer there. Trayon Webb, and so on and so forth. Even Ba, I think it was his name, Ba. Rushing yards, we had 166 rushing yards, which reasonable. 3 rushing touchdowns and 169 yards to gain. The average per rush was 4.9 every attempt. Passing yards, we had 466 yards, 19 of 28, and the average was 16.6 per attempt. Average per completion was 24.5. 3 touchdowns. Total, we had 6 touchdowns, and I think we had like 1 field goal. Total offense, 632 yards, which is very impressive. Florida's offense has never been like that before. Oh well, it has, but it hasn't been seen that long, it hasn't been seen for a long time. And so it's very exciting. We outbeat them by every margin. So for Florida's passing, DJ Lagway is up ahead. He's 18-25, 456 yards, 3 touchdowns. Very impressive showing. This kid is something else. I believe he has a very bright future in UF, and that I do think he is possibly the guy to bring us back to glory, if he can be used appropriately. Because at the moment, we have a coach who may not use him appropriately. We don't know yet. Mertz is out. Graham Mertz, if you haven't watched the last game, Miami, he got concussed. He's out for the he was out for this game. We don't know about next game yet. They're going to post the news on that sometime in the future, but he's out for now. But there's rumors going around, or if not hints, that he may play next game. It's still debatable, up in the air, but knowing our coach Billy Napier, he may play him, and we'll see what happens then. Right now, so far as looking at, it's probably going to be a quarterback controversy, because what we saw today, although it was Samford, it still was a great showing from DJ, and it shows that he is possibly the future. Of course, we have to go against the SEC opponent next, and that's when he probably will show us if he truly is the guy. But right now, currently, everybody's expecting Graham Mertz to play next game against Texas A&M at the Swamp. But yeah, 18-25, 456 yards. That was a very impressive showing, and I'm very proud of DJ. He came in, got his first start ever, and he's looking to actually be the future. Now, rushing yards, we do have in the lead was 15 attempts, 70 yards gained. Montrell Johnson, he played out. He did good when he was brought in. Then we have Ba Jaden, 4 attempts, 34 yards. He did really good as well. Montrell's a senior now, so he doesn't have much long left in the program. this is pretty much the last season. But Jaden looks like a promising backup, if not the future of the program, if he stays. The reason why I say if he stays is we don't know if Billy's going to be here or not. I'm leaning towards he probably won't be, but if he gets fired, they could leave through the transfer portal when it opens. So if he stays, he could be a promising new running back. Receiving, which was really a highlight of the game, was 6 receiving for Wilson Eugene, 141 yards, 1 touchdown. Eugene, he wasn't used much in the first half of the game, but when it came to the second half, he got more chances, and he did pretty good with all those chances. I give it to him. He did pretty good. Elijah Badger, 3 receiving, 123 yards, 0 touchdowns. Pretty good as well. Then we got Hayden Hansen, 2 receiving, 44 yards. Diet Kamira, 1 receiving, 44 yards. Bazil Aiden, 1 receiving, 41 yards, 1 touchdown. Then we got Hawkins Tank, 1 receiving, 36 yards, 1 touchdown. That's pretty much like spreading out to all your receivers. Not all of them, but some of them. It's not like showing one receiver's getting love more than the other. It shows we have weapons, like weapons that can go deep, weapons who can catch balls. And very proud of that. I'm excited for that. It shows that we have promise throwing it down the field, especially with Lagway. He showed it that he can throw deep. If he had a chance, he can throw deep, especially middle routes as well. He can do that, which is what I love. If you come and join this channel and become part of this family, you will learn that I love spread offense and air raid offense. It's some of my favorite offense. I don't like running that much, but if running works, it'll work. But when it comes to spread and air raid, like the passing portion, that's my favorite. I love passing. Nothing gets better than that when you run and gun. So, that's receiving. Defensively, all right. Defensively, Marshall Jr. Jason. Marshall, 5 solo tackles. Nice. He did give us a penalty during that game. He suplexed one of the fucking other players from Samford. It cost us a penalty, which allowed them to, I think, score, and that was the only score they got of the game. But it wasn't too problematic for me because, hey, we want that fire. We want them to truly be wanting to win this game and be hyped up. And for them to be like that, it doesn't bother me much. It shows that they have fire. They do have that mentality that they were lacking against Miami. But yeah, he did good. Tyreek Sapp tackles for loss, 2.5. He did get a sack. RJ Motel did get a tackle for loss. LJ McCray got a 0.5. He did try to get a tackle for loss. Gums Jr. George, 3.0 for 3 tackle for loss, 1 sack. Weston Jamarcus, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack. I think that's us. Caleb Banks, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack. Taylor Jr. Brain, 1 tackle for loss, and other than that, defense didn't do much. Like, I think what we were more excited for was the offense. Defense did get a lot of fumbles. Samford got some fumbles on us, but I think we got some turnovers as well. Other than that, pretty solid, but it's not. They did their best for what they could do. I don't think the defense is that good on our front. They're better. Like, they're legit a lot more better than last time we faced them. Last time we faced them, we didn't have a defense at all. and it was pretty much a shootout last time we faced them back in 2021, and yeah, it was like 70-52. That score was. Special teams. Jeremy Crawshaw 2 punts. Kymeri Dyke got 3 returns for 37 yards. Pretty much that's it for those. Field goals, there was only 1. It was 25 yards. Fourth quarter result was good. And yeah, that was pretty much it. That was stats. So we did beat Samford. DJ did ball out, but it was Samford. I ain't gonna be like, hey, I'm happy we finally won a game and shit. No, that's not me. That is not me at all. We did beat Samford. I'm excited that we did, because if we lost to them, that would be Billy gone straight up. And I'm glad that DJ Lagway balled out, because it shows the future of the program in him. Yeah, it was a good game. Right now I'm in the mindset of moving on to the next game, which is Texas A&M. If you could prove it to me against Texas A&M at our own home, last time we had competition at our home was Miami. I get that Texas A&M ain't ranked like Miami was, but Texas A&M can still be formidable when they need to be, and our players should be on high alert, prepared, and all that for the game, because we cannot go what we did with Miami. That is a no-go. If that happens, you might as well kiss Billy's seat and Billy gone, because he won't make it after that game. It is a must-win game for Billy, and I think I'll talk more about that when it gets closer to game day. I think Thursday or Friday, I'll have my prediction out, and I do believe we could win that game if Lagway plays. I know Mertz, they're going to start Mertz, like I was talking to High Tot Sports. Yes, they can start Mertz, but my fear is that if they start Mertz and he does suck, and he does play like he did at Miami, and it gets into like the second quarter to the third quarter, and we are behind by like 27 points, 14 points, whatever points we're behind, and he can't get it done to get us back up there, just take him out. My fear is that they won't, because Billy's stubborn. He's really stubborn. I can admit that, because we've all been hoping for him to get an offensive coordinator, and he hasn't yet. He was gonna allow Callaway. I don't know if this was true or not, but if it was, that Callaway was supposed to call plays for the Miami game, but Billy decided to not let him the day before or the day of the game. If that was true, and I've been hearing about it, that was true. Dude, this man is so stubborn. Like, just give up the play calling. We all know you don't have it. You shown bits and pieces of where you can actually win games, South Carolina being the prominent one. But trust me, you're gonna lose more games than you're gonna win. And I don't need that, man. So, I hope and believe that they can beat Texas A&M, and we will see. Well, this has been a episode of Alapac Sports. This is my first inaugural episode, so do bear with me. I'm new to this. I did have a YouTube channel before. It was called Alapac. It was more dinosaur related content, but I really wanted to do my Gators and actually talk about them and bring up like some news and stuff. But yes, we won 45-7. I'm excited. I'm happy that we won, because you never want to lose these games. These are supposed to be quick and easy games that should be easy to win for our guys, and I'm glad they pulled out the W. And then more in a dominant fashion, because the last few years it's been pretty brutal when it comes to these cupcake games. It's been pretty brutal. So I'm glad they did it, and they did it in dominant fashion. And hopes for the future. This has been Alapac, the man, the myth, the Gator onesie wearer, signing off.